Hey beauties and beasts, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be slightly different. As you can see, I am not wearing any makeup, and there are a few different reasons for this. One is because this video has absolutely nothing to do with makeup, and two, being that it may possibly be an emotional video for me, and I didn't want to do my makeup just to have it ruined. This video is about suicide. This video is probably not best for children, young, very small, young ears to be watching. So if you have any little ones around you, I please ask that you watch this video in private and not around them, because I don't think that they should hear what I'm going to be discussing. Today is September 5th, and September 5th is my Uncle Chuck's birthday. For those of you who do not know who my Uncle Chuck is or why he is significant on this channel, really is, one, he's my uncle, and then two, he's the main reason that I do wear my eyebrows thick. So if you're interested in finding out a little bit more about the Uncle Chuck story and how he influenced me in my beauty channel here, you can go check out my brow story video, and it pretty much explains it in that video. But for those of you who do not know, my Uncle Chuck actually passed away 2 years ago, June 10th, 2012. He committed suicide. Today is his birthday, September 5th. I wanted to make this video not only in honor of him, but for you guys, and just to sit down and talk to anyone who might need someone to talk to. And I just kind of wanted to spread the message about this, and this has been weighing heavy on my heart. Before I start talking about anything, I wanted to quickly mention to you guys that I am a Christian, and most of my views, my moral views and things like that, are going to be based on my faith. So if you are not a Christian, or you cannot support someone having a different religion or belief than you, then I suggest that you don't watch this video. And if you do anyways, that's fine. Just please keep your comments to yourself, and keep in mind that not everybody is going to believe what you believe, and I believe something different, and I'm not forcing my opinion on anyone by any means, but this is my channel, and this is my life, and this is the way that I think. So my faith and my Christianity is going to influence things that I say based on how I believe. So I'm just going to say that. It's not going to be a downpour of religion or anything like that. It's just, I wanted to let you guys know that some things may be said with Christianity as the foundation. I guess I'll start with a brief backstory about my uncle and why this means so much to me personally. My uncle did commit suicide. He committed suicide by hanging himself, and he did it in my grandmother's barn. I don't know the extent of the pain that he endured, but he decided that it was too much to live through. And I just remember the last time that I saw him, he was so sad, and he was drowning in his pain. And he talked to me a little bit about it. We just left the VFW, and we decided to go to a diner really, really late one night. I just remember sitting there and talking to him, and him saying so many things about how he felt inside, about himself. He had this demented, skewed vision of who he was, and I had no idea that he was going to do something like that, or that he was even contemplating that. Most of the time you might know an extent of their pain, but you never really know how deep it goes and how severely hurt they are until it's too late. When I heard the news, I was devastated. I was very close with my uncle. Uncle would pick me up for the day, or take me to see back-to-back Nemo in the movie theater, and take me to get ice cream and rainbow sprinkles. But I had no idea. And he was gone. He didn't say goodbye to me. And standing wherever he stood, alone, with no one to tell him that it was going to be okay, and that he didn't have to do this. That's what hurts me the most. I saw him days before. And if I had any idea that that was going to happen, I would have said so many more things to him. I wanted to make this video first because it's his birthday and I really miss him and I love him. The second reason is because I have struggled with depression and anxiety my whole life. I used to struggle with suicidal thoughts. I've attempted suicide. Maybe you're considering suicide. Maybe you hurt yourself. Maybe you just feel unloved. Hopefully this helps you. Maybe you can help someone that you know who is sad. I just really want you guys to try to pick someone when you're out in public and forget for 1 second that you're sad. Forget for 1 second that you think these things. And pick someone when you're out in public, anywhere, anyone, it doesn't matter, and compliment them. Compliment their shoes, compliment their nails, compliment their hair, compliment the way their children behave in public. Just compliment something and see the difference that it makes in their mood, in their facial expressions, in the way that they carry themselves. 2 reasons. 1, you're going to feel really good because it's so rewarding to go out of your way to take a chance to connect with someone who you don't know, who might completely reject you, who might think you're a creep, who might think that you're a weirdo, and say, hey man, I really like that cat shirt you're wearing. That's awesome, dude. The other day, I saw some kid sitting outside of a gas station. He had glasses and headphones on, and I don't even know if he could hear me, but I think he could, because I looked over at him and he had these Star Wars shoes on, and I was like, dude, those are really awesome shoes, and he smiled so big. But little things like that will make you feel so much better just because you see an impact in someone that you made that was positive. And it will eventually start making you feel better. The more you do it, it'll make you feel better about yourself. Because there is great beauty to be found in somebody who can make other people feel beautiful. It's a wonderful quality to have. And once you start helping others feel beautiful, you'll slowly start appreciating yourself more and seeing what you are for real. At the end of the day, the only thing that we genuinely have that will help is our love and our hope. One way that we can spread this love like a wildfire is by doing things like that and just being kind to one another and talking to one another, and stop reclusing. Stop thinking that everyone is judging you the same way that you've been judged by other people, because everyone is going to view you differently. You cannot live your life in your head with these terrible thoughts of everyone else's opinions and things like that, because they don't have to go to sleep with you. They don't go to sleep living in your body. You don't have to wake up and look in the mirror at your face, so don't listen to them. They don't matter. They're insignificant people in your life, and just worry about the people who really care about you, like me, and like God, and like people here on YouTube. There are so many girls here on YouTube, so many people on Instagram, so many positive influences that I've come across, and you guys are all so wonderful and caring, and I want you to know, if there's any of you out there who struggle with anything like this, you're not alone. But don't give up. Suicide is a very serious matter. Everyone needs help sometimes. It's okay to admit that. It's okay to say, hey, I don't feel like I'm okay and I need help. It's okay to say that. And it's been proven that people who seek help are less likely to have suicidal thoughts and tendencies. You have to make a decision. You have to decide one day that you are not going to live this way anymore. You're not going to accept defeat. You have to decide one day that you're a warrior, a mighty freaking lion, and you are going to conquer this life, because it is nothing compared to what you are. You are a beautiful beast. You can find beauty in every single thing that you once considered beastly. You can look at the things that are tarnished and torn and tattered and ripped apart at the seams, and you can find the beauty in it if you just look. If you just open your eyes and see that everything happens for a reason, and you go through these struggles in life, as much as you think that they're tearing you down and God is not for you and He's trying to destroy you, that's not the case. this is making you who you are. This is creating your path, and what you do with it is what your destiny will be. So are you going to take it and run with it and create this magnificent testimony, this glorifying story, or are you going to give up? Don't give up, because I believe in you, and it's not worth it. It's not worth it. You get no gratification out of that, and you create a vicious cycle. You place those thoughts in the minds of the ones that you love. And I don't want anyone else to feel the way that my Uncle Chuck felt on that day when he decided that he wasn't good enough anymore and that he wasn't going to do it. I don't want you to feel like that. I want you to know that there's someone who cares. I care. I care about you. I don't know you. I don't know you at all. You don't know me. I'm a complete freak. I'm crying on the internet in front of everyone. But I care about you. I want you to be strong, because there's something inside of you that someone, somewhere down the road, whether you believe it or not, someone needs you. Whether or not you want to see it. You are an instrument. You can be a tool for so many things. Don't let it be for the worst of people. Don't take your own life and leave a trail of sad hearts that might possibly commit the same fate that you did. Why would you do that to people? Why? Don't even think like that. Don't even for one more second, if you feel like that. No more. Don't do it. Just let it go right now. Just take all that weight and just drop it off of your shoulders, because you don't need to carry it. God can carry it for you. He's stronger than you. Trust me. I think I know from experience by now that He handles His burden much better than I ever did. And I just let go. Every single weight that was on my shoulder, every single name that I had ever been called, every single time someone has ever hurt me in any way, shape, or form, I let go of all of it. I said, God, I can't do this. I can't do this anymore. Like, this is too much weight for me. Please take it. I'm done. I don't want to deal with it. God is for you, and He loves you, and He wants you to know that you are special, you are beautiful, and you are so worth it. There is someone out there who is looking for someone just like you. There is someone out there that you fit everything that they need, who desires to have a connection with another human being that is not a destructive relationship in their life, that is not a destructive influence on their soul. There's people out there who are positive, who are energetic and happy and loving and just supportive. There are people like that, and you have to know this.